So you bought a home in a community association. Good for you. Then one day someone twisted your arm or you volunteered to serve on the board. No big deal, right? Wrong. Because the moment you join the board, you're no longer just a homeowner or a homeowner volunteer. You're part of the corporate leadership team, legally responsible for running a corporation, protecting its physical and financial assets, and making decisions that affect the future of a multi-million-dollar, not-for-profit real estate corporation. In our webinar, From Volunteer to Visionary, we begin by exploring that significant transition from concerned homeowner all the way to an effective leader, and what it takes to successfully embrace and excel in all your new responsibilities. Well, thank you, Jen. And I'd like to personally welcome all of you to our program today. I got my start in the industry as a volunteer board member when I attended my first board meeting and the entire board resigned, and they asked me if I could take over for them. And a lack of money got me looking into their reserve fund, and that led me to creating association reserves. And that's the short story. Now, our regular webinar attendees will notice that our program today will be unlike others we've done before, addressing various aspects of reserves. We realize that unless board members and managers understand the dynamics and responsibilities of being a board member, reserves are a detail that they're never going to get to. It needs to start with board members quickly moving from volunteers to visionaries. So that's why today we have Julie Adaman of Adaman Inc. here with us, because that's her expertise. This is the kind of content we share each week in our 30-minute podcast, HOA Insights, Common Sense for Common Areas. So if you like what we hear today, follow our podcast where each week we provide 30-minute episodes that inform, encourage, and equip board members for the hard work they do leading their associations into the future. Well, I'm going to start out our program today with laying some groundwork before turning it over to Julie. So at first, we talk about this idea that you bought a home in a community association and you ran for a board seat, so now what? Some of you are motivated by this or that, or just came upon you, but you have to realize that everything changes when you become a board member. You're no longer just a homeowner. You have corporate responsibilities. You're responsible for leading a multi-million-dollar, not-for-profit real estate corporation, all with a vote that just happened. Now, for homeowners, they're just concerned that things work, they're clean, and the dues are low. They're concerned about what life is like there at the association. There's not dog poop in the yard, the trash chute works, the elevator works, the pool is cleaned. They're just concerned about what they want to consume. Now, for a board member, it's a long list. And it just starts with following the law, following the documents, creating and following policy, enlisting volunteers, hiring and firing, setting the budget, following the budget, assuring that the budget is the money you spend follows what you've done, paying the bills, board meetings, preparing, doing the board meeting, following up on the board meeting, updating the rules, enforcing the rules, maintaining the property, and it started to run off, and I let it run off, and more and more and more. Everything changes. And I like this cartoon we get from the Go Gladly people. So for a board member, hopelessness, insomnia, anxiety, wow, clinical depression. You wouldn't have to be president of an HOA. And you realize this is a lot what's going on. That's a long list and it's real. You are a corporate officer now. You're no longer a homeowner. So how do we take you from being lost to being a confident leader? At Association Reserves, we make the present less stressful and the future more secure. If you want to join us in this mission, please like this video and subscribe to our channel. Leave a comment down below on what you'd like to see us address in a future video. Let's plan for your best future.